Don't miss Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve with Ryan Seacrest.
Too slow.
People love talking about the year's best movies, but what about the worst? Here are the Hollywood Reporter's critics' picks for the worst films of 2018. Taking the #1 spot on the top 10 list is none other than the John Travolta flick, Gotti.
Mr. Gotti, are you the head of the Gambino crime family?
The head of my family.
Mrs. Gotti, do you know what your husband does for a living? He provides.
THR's Jordan Mincer called it poorly written, devoid of tension, ridiculous in spots, and just plain dull in others. Coming in at #2, another film that was panned by most critics, Robin Hood, starring Taron Egerton and Jamie Foxx.
He's coming because of the hood. Our plan is working.
It's very easy to say from where you're standing.
THR's Todd McCarthy wrote of the film, "It turned out even worse than anyone could have imagined," adding, "Everyone involved in this mess should be required to perform some sort of public penance." And claiming the 3rd spot on the list is the final installment of the 50 Shades series, 50 Shades Freed.
Please stop speaking of my husband as if I weren't here.
Anna.
You may call me Mrs. Gray.
Calling it arguably one of the worst film franchises in recent memory, Mincer said, "This 3rd and final adaptation of the best-selling E.L. James trilogy doesn't quite end with the bang one would hope for. Although if by bang you're thinking what everyone else is thinking, then there are definitely a few of those." Rounding out the top 5 are Life Itself from This Is Us creator Dan Fogelman and the Spider-Man villain flick Venom.
Outstanding. Now, let's bite all the heads off and pile them up in the corner.
Why would we do that?
For the full top 10 list, which, spoiler alert, also includes The Nutcracker in the Four Realms and A Wrinkle in Time, head to THR.com. Until next time, for the Hollywood Reporter News, I'm Tiffany Taylor.